somebody's done you wrong, it's time for you to sing along and call them out, call them out, call them out. You gotta call them out, call them out, call them out. It's time to call them out.
Okay, who do you need to call out today and for what? You can always get through to us, 877-979-WRMF.
I got called out, Kev.
Yeah, what'd you get called out for, Bird?
I feel bad, too. I really, really do feel bad. And I didn't even mean it, and it just slipped out. I dropped an S-bomb at our Snack Pack show. And it was the last thing I pretty much said. And I meant to say, don't take it. Bigfoot is real. Don't take any crap from anybody.
Oh, boy.
And I got caught up in it. I'm like, Bigfoot is real. Don't take any S-bomb from anybody.
Oh, no.
Oh, I can't believe I just said that. So I do apologize to the parents out there.
It's fine. I played a dirty remix of one of my New Orleans songs, and I was in the bathroom, and I'm like, were those back-to-back F-bombs? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And Denny's accidentally said the S-L-U word.
Okay, that's not as bad.
No, but it was so, we weren't supposed to say it. And all you hear if you listen back to the audio is Denny's go, freaky slut. And that's all you heard over the entire show.
Sometimes you get caught up in the moment.
We did. We got caught up. So I do apologize to the one parent who was not happy with me.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Well, there were a lot of positives that came out of the Cajun Crawfish and Music Festival. So lots of emails about that coming in here, like Weston, who said Virginia Sisters Etouffee was an absolutely delicious masterpiece of flavor.
Yeah, it's a top seller every year.
People were talking about it.
My brother-in-law and my sister come in, and they just kill it with that etouffee.
Okay, yeah, so a lot of good stuff there. So thank you for that. Also, we got Nicole and Izzy who went and checked out the snack pack. Thank you guys for coming out.
Oh, look how cute.
Yeah, we threw out a lot of shirts and hats out there.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Kristen from Stewart, Scott and Braden, they were there, had a great time on Saturday. Snack Pack crushed it, and Braden got a photo with Virginia, managed to snag a shirt, tons of snacks, and he tried crawfish for the very first time. And there he is with his shirt. See with the hat right there.
That is awesome.
Isn't that amazing?
That kid is adorable.
Yeah. So there's a lot of cool, a lot of good things. So if all we got was one inadvertent S-bomb out of it, then I think we'll be all right.
Sorry, kids.
Yeah. There is a story that I think you guys remember. Somebody sent an email on the after the show, and it had not been on my radar yet. But boy, it was everywhere the last couple of days. Did you see that 40-year-old Brock Horner that jumped on that other boat in Punta Gorda? Man, oh man, it was crazy. Here is a news report from it that everybody's talking about. You got to check out this hothead.
I'm 300 days a year on the motherfucking water.
All right,
Every
bro.
day, I'm the best charter captain you'll ever meet in your mother.
All right, bro.
Bust me out.
Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Please, bro. Please, okay, please, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. Bro, I'm a kid, bro. Please.
Apologize.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry,
You're
bro.
gonna cuss me.
All right, bro.
In the middle.
No, bro. Please, bro.
Wow. I don't know what is making this guy so angry, but this dude got arrested because he jumped on the other kid's boat. Now, this happened at the Baron Collier Bridge on April 1st, and the video captures the boaters arguing about lights while fishing under the US 41 bridge there. And in the viral footage, it was filmed by the victim. His name is Gage Towles. It shows Horner, who called himself the best charter captain, as you just heard, demanding an apology and threatening this kid who tried to de-escalate and flee. Now, kid, I think he was early 20s maybe. But they say that it followed an earlier encounter on March 30th where Towles and Horner previously sped past him within 10 feet. And during the second altercation, Horner allegedly grabbed Towles by the shirt, prompting Towles to consider jumping overboard. Horner remains in jail as the investigation continues. His lawyer issued an apology, citing damage to Horner's reputation and business. Well, somebody else had posted a video, too, I saw in the comments, and it was him. I guess he's like one of those charter boat captains, and he's going off on the people he has on his boat. And they're like, this guy just is This guy's got some anger issues.
He needs to go get some help.
Yes, or get his testosterone levels adjusted or something. I
Anger
don't know.
management.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's going to be court ordered now.
I don't know, but I mean, there is just no. Look, I understand, and maybe you're saying it's a safety thing, and so they were. I don't know what all happened with that. You could have your own thing, and boaters may be like, yeah, and there probably is something. Maybe the kid was a bit reckless.
It happens.
But look, I mean, that's why a lot of times they have people out there patrolling these waterways to do this kind of stuff, because when you go and handle it yourself, this is the kind of stuff that happens.
and now you're viral, and now, yes, your business will be affected negatively.
I don't want trash next to my sister's bench.
No,
This is ridiculous. I've seen this video. This lady's out of her mind.
She is out of her mind. It's just a mom with her kids' snacks on her sister's park bench, and this park bench Karen goes off on her.
And my son will bring
you
it.
to be respectful.
Okay.
She donated money to put a plaque on the bench, but she acted like she owned the whole bench.
I get it that you're sad that you lost your sister and this bench is a tribute to her, but people are sitting there, they're still eating.
Yeah.
That's not trash. Her kid was still eating that food.
Right. Absolutely. It's pretty annoying.
And you're allowed to use them, I believe.
Yeah,
it's a
you
public
are.
bench.
Yeah.
Of course.
This woman's completely out of line. It's just the entitlement that some people have. Just because you slapped your sister's name onto a bench doesn't mean that you get to police it and patrol it.
Thank you.
The woman being called Park Bench Karen tells us there's another side to the story, but she won't tell it to us. She declined an interview, she says, because of the abuse she's facing on social media.
I saw a couple videos, and I'm saying this because this is a good PSA. Gators go after dogs. You can't take your dog down by the water. And over the weekend, and we're in gator mating season, so I don't know, if you don't know this or you're just somehow ignorant to this or you've been in Florida for a while, two different stories. One was of this Tampa Bay teacher, Kim Spencer. She had to fight off a 6-foot alligator that attacked her dog, Kona, during a walk. The gator had the dog's head in its jaws, but Spencer jumped on top of it, pried it off. She and Kona both needed stitches, but they both survived. Spencer now warns others to avoid gator areas and only walks in gated parts of her community. And the news report starts the whole thing of her walking the dog down by the water, which is the issue.
I didn't see anything at all at the time. Then all of a sudden I heard something. Suddenly I saw the eyes. I saw it turning itself around, so I started pulling her right away. Kona, let's go, but she's a really strong dog. She's facing it, it's facing her, and it suddenly jumped at her and got her. So she was in all the way up to here, like her whole head inside its mouth. And I guess that's where I stopped thinking, and I just dove on it. Jumped on it, straddled it, as ladylike as that is, and was trying to pry its jaws open. Its back was to me, so it made me just jump on, and I guess because the girls at work are asking me, like, which hand was which jaw? I'm like, I don't know. We just got lucky because it ran just as quickly as it ran after us. It went right back in the water, and I got up, and we were out of there. We're empty nesters. She's my baby. So I wasn't ready to take on that mindset that she's an animal versus a human. It could easily happen, and you might not be that lucky to be able to get your child or your pet. Many people say they're more afraid of us than we are of them. Clearly not the case.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be crazy? This whole time we're thinking it's the animal, the gator, but it was actually a Florida Gator basketball player that jumped out. Because
you never know. They're pouncing these days. So, yeah, that's just kind of the note. Look, you cannot take dogs down by it. Now, I understand you may have a situation where your dog gets loose from you and runs towards the water. But if you have that dog on a leash and you're taking it down by a body of water in Florida, don't.
You're literally dangling meat in front of a gator.
You are. And I saw another video over the weekend. A 74-year-old Florida guy had to save his puppy from the jaws. And this was a baby gator. He had a small dog, but he had his puppy down by the water. And even a small gator. I'm just like, so... you don't think these things have to be said, but they do clearly have to be said. I'm
going for the eyes. If a gator can't see, I think a gator can't fight, right? You want to go for them eyes.
Yeah, something. Because, when they get those, that's not an easy thing to do, try to open those jaws when they're closed.
I think you got to either go for the eyeballs or the BH.
Yeah,
I do.
Tickle it and...
I don't know about tickling it.
Where is the BH?
I think it's below that tail area. But you got to really probably... I don't know.
Okay.
Show me on Panda, who's here in studio.
Oh, my goodness.
Panda's
Don't do
the
it to your
gator. You're the gator fighter. Go.
I mean, you know how it works, Panda. If you're in the studio, things get weird. Bend over.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ Show.